According to this month's sky indicators, the tremendous effects of this month are absolutely exploding.
I can't believe it. Isn't it great, my honeys?
Oh, it is just spectacular. I mean, I am practically vibrating just looking at these charts. Welcome, my nice-hearted listeners, to our interpretation of this month.
Yes, welcome, my dears. We have been looking at all the planetary charts and transit maps for April 2026, and it's a lot.
It is a massive stack of data. But our mission today is to synthesize all of this raw astrology into a really clear, empowering roadmap. And we are dedicating this entirely to exactly one sign today.
Just one, yes. We're looking right at you, the soft-hearted, beautiful Cancer.
You know, my dears, Cancers love to hide in their cozy little shells, right? But oh my God, can you look at the chances of the Cancer this month? It will make you smile. The universe is literally dragging you out of the house.
It totally is.
Yeah.
It's dragging you out. It's putting a crown on your head and just handing you the keys to the kingdom.
Yeah.
Because what's really fascinating here, when we look at the raw data, is that April 2026 is, energetically speaking, a true astrological new year.
Which is huge.
It's massive.
Right.
Unbelievably, all of the major visible planets are moving direct right now.
Okay, wait, let's unpack that right away, because moving direct is, one of those terms we just throw around all the time.
Oh, totally. We take it for granted.
Right, so mechanically speaking, what does that actually mean for our listener? Like, what does direct do?
That's a great question. So usually from our vantage point on Earth, we have at least one or two planets in retrograde.
Which is the worst.
Right. They appear to be moving backward in the sky. And when a planet is retrograde, its energy turns inward. It makes us pull back or hit the brakes.
You have to go into the past and review old wounds and redo old projects.
Exactly. But not this month, my honeys. A direct planet is moving straight ahead. So to have literally all the major planets moving direct at the exact same time, it's a cosmic green light. There are absolutely no planetary brakes being applied anywhere in your chart. It is full forward, galloping energy.
Not a single retrograde. I mean, they never happen. So the universe is basically saying, all systems go.
All systems go, exactly.
And for our sweet Cancers, looking at the charts, this month focuses on two massive life-altering themes: a monumental career climb and a really profound, beautiful spiritual detox.
Precisely. And I'd say the career climb is where the energy is the most concentrated right at the start.
Which honestly feels a little counterintuitive, doesn't it?
Oh, completely.
Because when I think of you, my sweet Cancer, I think of, home, comfort, maybe a nice warm cup of tea and a fluffy blanket.
Yes, the ultimate homebody.
Right. But right now, you, this beautiful homebody water sign, are getting hit with massive blazing fire energy in early April.
So much fire.
How does a gentle crab handle all these planets literally throwing a fiery parade in Aries?
Well, that is the big question. To understand why this is happening, we really have to look at the mechanics of Cancer's astrological chart. The sign of Aries rules your 10th house.
Oh, the 10th house.
Yes. And my nice-hearted listener, the 10th house is the penthouse of the sky.
The penthouse? Oh, I love that.
It really is, though.
Yeah.
It is the very top of your chart. It represents the absolute highest point of your public visibility.
Your career, your social status.
Exactly. And your long-term legacy.
Yeah.
And right now, almost all the major planetary players are congregating right there in Aries. They're taking the elevator straight to the penthouse and demanding that you, my dear Cancer, step up to the microphone.
So everyone is watching you, which brings us to this incredible tension right at the start of the month.
Oh, the tension is real.
Because according to the transit maps, around April 2nd, there is a Libra full moon. And the best way I can describe this energy for you, my honeys, is it's like you're trying to bake cookies in your pajamas, but someone just shoved you onto a Broadway stage.
I love that image. It perfectly captures the astrological geometry at play here.
Because it's an opposition, right?
Right. A full moon is, by definition, an opposition.
Mm-hmm.
The Earth is caught exactly in the middle between the sun and the moon.
So you're being pulled in two directions.
Exactly. You have the sun up in that very public, fiery 10th house of Aries, shining this massive spotlight on your professional demands and your public image. But the moon is pulling from the exact opposite side of the sky, in Libra.
Which is sitting in your 4th house. And the 4th house is kind of the basement of the chart, right? The foundation.
The foundation, yes. The 4th house rules your family peace, your physical home, and your internal emotional balance.
The ultimate tug of war.
It is a profound tug of war. You're going to feel this exhausting juggle. You'll be asking yourself, how much of myself do I give to my boss or my ambitions? And how much do I save for my family and my inner peace?
Oh, that's so hard for a Cancer. They want to give everything to their loved ones.
They do, but this full moon is essentially forcing a resolution. The geometry of an opposition demands balance. It's really a time of finalizing a family matter or maybe a financial justice issue so you can finally move forward without that heavy baggage.
You have to drop the baggage so you can ascend to the penthouse.
Precisely.
It's all about finding that sweet spot. But wait, I have to push back on this a little bit because looking at the charts, right after this full moon, things get a little spicy in the social sector.
Oh, they certainly do.
Yeah, on April 3rd and 4th, we have a Venus-Pluto square.
Is this why my nasty birds might be feeling some weird jealousy from their friends right now?
Yes, you hit the nail on the head. This alignment raises a really crucial psychological question about who you surround yourself with. Let's break down the mechanics here.
Please do.
So a square in astrology is a 90-degree angle between two planets.
Hmm.
Imagine two cars arriving at an intersection at the exact same time from different directions.
Oh, yikes. Neither wants to yield. Right. Neither wants to yield. It creates friction, it creates tension, and a major demand for action.
So there is a cosmic traffic jam. Who is in the cars?
Well, in one car, we have Venus, the planet of harmony, values, and friendship. She is hanging out in your 11th house, which rules your social networks and your larger community.
Okay, so that's the good stuff. What about the other car?
In the other car, we have Pluto. And Pluto is the planet of power, hidden motives, the underworld, and deep psychological transformation.
Okay, so the planet of friendly harmony is literally crashing into the planet of hidden power struggles.
Exactly.
That sounds like someone in the friend group is showing their true colors.
Precisely. Because Pluto can really bring out the shadow side of human nature, possessiveness, emotional manipulation, or unhealed insecurities.
Or the toxic stuff.
What is likely happening here is that a friend might feel subconsciously threatened by how fast and how high you are climbing right now. Your success is mirroring their own stagnation, and that creates friction.
Oh, that makes so much sense. When you start elevating, the people who are comfortable with you staying small suddenly get very uncomfortable.
Oh, they hate it.
What is the strategy here for my sweet crabs? Because they don't like conflict.
The advice from the charts is very clear, my dears. Do not get sucked into the drama.
Yes, ignore it.
Do not play the power struggle game, because Pluto loves a messy power struggle. Stay completely transparent. And remember, Venus in the 11th house means you actually have a lot of easy, supportive energy from your true friends.
So just lean on the good ones.
Rely on the ones who celebrate your light and just lovingly ignore the ones trying to dim it.
Let the haters hate while you elevate, my honeys, because once that early April drama settled down, oh, wow.
The shift is incredible.
Energy shifts so dramatically. We move away from the balancing acts and the friend group friction into pure, searing ambition. You are building an empire, my dears.
You really are building an empire. And the cornerstone of this empire gets laid mid-month, specifically around April 17th with the Aries new moon.
The ultimate career explosion. Walk us through the mechanics of a new moon compared to that stressful full moon we just talked about.
Well, if a full moon is an opposition and a tug-of-war, a new moon is a conjunction.
They're together.
Right. The sun and the moon are in the exact same spot in the sky. They're completely united. This represents a blank slate, a seed of new beginnings.
But it's in Aries.
Yes, because it's happening in Aries, in that 10th house, penthouse we talked about.
Yeah.
It is a seed of fire. It grows incredibly fast, and it burns very bright. This is the moment to establish a new kingdom.
So in very practical terms for you, my dear listener, this could mean a huge promotion, or finally starting that dream business, or experiencing a major shift in your public identity.
Yeah, definitely.
And social status doesn't just mean work, right? It
Right.
could mean deciding to get married, or even deciding to be fabulously and happily single.
Exactly. It's about a new title.
You are stepping into a new title, whatever that looks like for you.
Yeah.
But here's where it gets really interesting, and honestly a little bit intimidating when I look at these transits.
I know exactly what you're going to say. You are looking at the Mars cluster.
I'm looking at the Mars cluster. Mars enters Aries on April 9th and eventually conjoins Saturn and Mercury between April 17th and 21st. Now, Cancers are notoriously cautious.
Very cautious.
You are ruled by the moon, you move sideways, you feel things out. How do you survive this aggressive, warlike Aries energy without just having a complete nervous meltdown?
It's a beautiful question.
Yeah.
And it really gets to the heart of the chart's protective mechanisms.
Yeah.
Because if we just had Mars,
God of war.
right, the warrior planet of drive and aggression.
Mhm.
And if we just had Saturn, the strict lord of karma, the taskmaster who demands discipline, if they were just putting all this heavy pressure on your sensitive sign, it might absolutely be too much.
It would crush them.
But the universe always provides a remedy. And the remedy here is Jupiter.
The big, lucky, wonderful Jupiter. I love Jupiter.
Absolutely. Jupiter is the great benefic. It is the planet of expansion, luck, abundance, and faith. And it is just turned direct in your first house.
Okay, remind them what the first house is.
The first house is your core identity. It is your physical body, it is the vital spark of life and the lens through which you see the world. When Jupiter moves direct in your very own sign, it acts as the ultimate protective shield,
Like golden armor?
exactly like golden armor. It wraps you in massive confidence, expanded vision, and an unshakable, bone-deep faith in yourself.
Oh, I love the way that connects. So even if the boardroom is feeling like a literal battlefield with all that Mars and Saturn energy demanding perfection and aggression, you are walking in wearing that golden armor.
You are untouchable.
You just feel this inner glow of, I am meant to be here and I can handle this.
That is the exact psychological mechanism at play. Jupiter gives you the optimism to actually utilize Mars and Saturn rather than being crushed by them.
That's amazing.
But you do need to be mindful of how you navigate the terrain, because before we get to the heavy lifting of that Mars-Saturn conjunction, there is a bit of a mist rolling in. Between April 12th and 14th, Mars conjoins Neptune.
The career fog. Explain Neptune to me because it always seems so tricky.
Neptune is the planet of the vast, limitless ocean. It dissolves boundaries.
So it makes things blurry.
Very blurry. It rules our dreams, our illusions, our highest spiritual ideals, and sometimes our delusions. When the planet of action, Mars, crashes into Neptune in your career house, the drive to push forward suddenly meets a wall of fog.
Oh, no.
You might suddenly feel lost. You might look around the incredible empire you're building and think, wait, is this really my dream job? Does this align with my soul? What am I even doing?
That can be so disorienting for my nice-hearted listeners. You're moving so fast with all this fire energy and suddenly the windshield fogs up and you can't see the road. What is the practical advice here? Do they just hit the brakes?
The trick is not to force clarity. When Neptune brings the fog, you cannot use Mars as weapons.
Right, you can't punch the fog.
Exactly. You have to use Neptunian tools. Channel that dreamy, uncertain energy into creative work, or even better, charity work. Serve others. Let the intuitive right side of your brain take over for a few days.
Just ride it out.
The fog will clear on its own. But if you panic and try to force a logical decision during a Neptune transit, you will likely make a mistake based on an illusion.
I love that. Don't fight the fog. Paint with it. Because you're going to need your strength for what comes next. Right after the fog clears, boom. The Mars-Saturn conjunction hits from April 18th to 20th.
Here comes the heavy lifting.
Yes, this brings heavy, serious responsibility. And I want to emphasize this to you, my dear listener. Don't use anger. Use Saturn's discipline. You're doing the heavy lifting now for a long-term plan.
That is such crucial advice. Mars wants instant gratification. Mars wants to break down the door.
But Saturn says, wait.
Saturn demands patience, structure, and endurance. You have to marry the two. Use your intense drive to build something lasting, brick by brick. And be prepared, because right around April 20th, the Sun will square Pluto.
Oh, Pluto again. We just talked about Pluto causing friend drama, and now it's back for more friction.
It's true. And remember what a square is, the two cards in an intersection. This time, the Sun, which is your core vitality and ego, is clashing with Pluto's power dynamics in the professional realm.
Oh, so not friends this time, bosses.
Yes. This specific alignment often manifests as clashes with authority figures, bosses, clients, or large institutions who are strictly focused on the bottom line and maybe don't share your higher, more compassionate ideals.
So what does this all mean for our sweet crabs in the moment? When that boss is being overly demanding, ruthless, or just looking at you as a number on a spreadsheet?
It's so tough for them.
It is. But remember, my honeys, your empathy is your superpower here. You do not have to become cold to win. Your ability to read the room, understand the emotional undercurrents, and see the human element will give you the upper hand over anyone just looking at the bottom line.
Absolutely. Empathy is a highly strategic advantage when used with Jupiter's towering confidence. You can be kind and utterly unshakable at the same time.
Okay, honestly, after ruling the world, dealing with jealous friends, building an empire, navigating the fog, and fighting the bottom line bosses, you are going to be exhausted.
Beyond exhausted.
Our poor little crabs need a break. When do they get to rest?
Well, I have wonderful news for them. Late April brings exactly the retreat they are craving. On April 24th, Venus moves into Gemini, which is your 12th house.
Oh, the 12th house, the hidden realm, the cosmic attic.
Exactly. The 12th house is the most private, secluded part of the chart. It rules the subconscious, hidden things, solitude, and spiritual retreat.
It's the ultimate hideaway.
Yes, and when Venus, the planet of love, pleasure, and comfort, moves in there, it brings this beautiful, soothing wave of nostalgia. It creates a very strong, very natural psychological desire to step back from the busy social scenes and just be in quiet spaces with safe, comfortable people.
Ooh, wait a minute. Venus in the hidden 12th house? Let's read between the lines here. This also means a secret romance, my honeys.
I knew you were going to spot that.
A platonic crush? Or maybe reconnecting with an old flame in private?
Yes, structurally, Venus in the 12th can absolutely indicate a hidden or private romance. But I want to clarify, it doesn't necessarily mean anything scandalous or dramatic.
Oh, it's not a juicy affair.
Probably not. The 12th house is about spiritual sanctuary. So this secret romance, or even just a deeply private friendship, is a beautiful, intimate connection that feels incredibly safe. It's a relationship that acts as a refuge from the chaotic outside world. You don't want to post about it on social media, you just want to enjoy it in your cozy shell.
That sounds heavenly, just locking the door, turning off the phone, and enjoying someone's pure, unedited company.
It really is beautiful.
But wait, as much as I want to leave them in that cozy sanctuary looking at the transit map for the end of the month, we have to talk about the elephant in the room.
Yes, we do.
Or should I say the literal wrecking ball in the room?
Yes. The biggest news of the entire month.
Hmm.
Honestly, maybe the biggest astrological news of the year for you.
Okay, brace yourselves, my birds.
On April 26th, Uranus moves into Gemini, joining Venus in that very same 12th house. And it is going to stay there for a massive 7-year transit.
Wait. Let me push back on this because I am genuinely concerned for my nice-hearted listeners. 7 years of Uranus.
I know, it sounds intense.
Uranus is the great awakener. It's the planet of sudden shocks, lightning bolts, earthquakes, and rebellion. If the 12th house is their quiet sanctuary, their cosmic attic, is their inner peace going to be chaotic for a decade?
Let me explain.
Why would I want a wrecking ball in my safe space? That sounds like a violation of privacy, not a good thing. Tell me they aren't going to be vibrating with anxiety.
I completely understand why it sounds terrifying on paper, but let me clarify the mechanics of this because I want to reassure you right now. It is absolutely not chaos. It is a profound liberation.
Liberation. Okay, explain the psychology of that to me. Because right now, I'm picturing a bulldozer driving through a meditation retreat.
Let's use your analogy of the 12th house as the cosmic attic. Over the course of our lives, we pack that attic full of emotional baggage.
Oh, so much baggage.
We store restricting traumas, secret fears, ancestral conditioning, and maybe even addictive behaviors or thought loops that we use to cope with pain. We lock the door and pretend it's not there, but that weight is always sitting above us.
Just collecting dust.
Right. When Uranus enters this room, yes, it acts as a wrecking ball. But it is only destroying the chains that have been holding you back. It is breaking the locks on the boxes you've been afraid to open.
Oh, wow. So it's breaking down the walls of the psychological prison you didn't even know you built for yourself.
Exactly. Over the next 7 years, starting this month, Uranus is going to suddenly, and sometimes unexpectedly, free you from old, heavy psychological weight. It acts like a lightning bolt, illuminating the darkest corners of your subconscious.
That's incredible.
And because of that, it opens a direct high-speed phone line to the invisible world.
A direct line. So what does that look like practically? Like crazy vivid dreams?
Incredibly clear, prophetic dreams. Heightened, almost psychic intuition. You will have a sudden, undeniable desire to break away from old family traditions or emotional loops that no longer serve you.
Wow.
You might suddenly wake up one morning, look at a guilt you've carried for 20 years, say, I actually don't need to carry this anymore, and just drop it. Just like that, the lightning strikes, the chain breaks, and you are free.
That is so incredibly powerful. And structurally, because the 12th house also rules distant, isolated places and foreign lands, couldn't this also mean some sudden, completely out-of-character adventures?
Oh, for sure.
Like waking up and saying, I'm going to go meditate on a mountain in Peru for a month.
Absolutely. Sudden spiritual retreats, traveling to places that feel entirely foreign to your usual routine, exploring esoteric subjects, all of that is highly possible and incredibly healing. Uranus is going to introduce you to parts of your own soul you never even knew existed. It's going to shock you with your own hidden brilliance.
I literally have chills. When we look at the entire narrative arc of this month's charts, it's just staggering.
It's a huge month.
From baking cookies on a Broadway stage and balancing your home with your public life, to building an empire with Jupiter's golden armor protecting you from the bottom-line bosses, to finally breaking the chains of the past in a secret spiritual retreat. What a month.
It is a phenomenal, transformative time to be a Cancer. The energy is demanding a lot of you, but the charts show it is giving you the exact tools you need to succeed in the material world and to heal in the spiritual world.
I want to leave you with one final thought based on all this analysis. With Uranus bringing all these lightning bolt downloads from the invisible world over the next 7 years, what if the craziest, most unconventional idea you have while daydreaming in your cozy shell this month is actually the exact blueprint for your future happiness?
Oh, I love it.
Don't ignore those weird little hunches, my honeys. The universe is whispering directly to you.
Absolutely. Next month, your Cancer is waiting for even more big surprises. We are sending you plenty of positive moon energy to touch your soft hearts.
In order not to miss it, don't forget to subscribe to our channel called What Do Stars Say? And if you like our horoscope interpretation of this month, don't forget to like it. Don't be shy to share your comment with us. We love you, my dear listeners.